Hello ladies. In this video I will explain it to you. Task 9. Actually, task 9 is talking about how can we improve our skills by using Microsoft Excel. So task 9 is talking about analyze and reformat an Excel spreadsheet. At the end of this task, you have to submit only one file. The recommended time to solve this task is 9 hours only. Okay, so how can we solve task 9 again? Task 9 is talking about improving our skills by using Microsoft Excel spreadsheets. So we will go direct to task 9. Actually, task 9 spreadsheet contains two sheets, question sheet and spreadsheet. So we have to we have to read the questions on the question sheet. Then you have to answer or apply the changes in spreadsheet. So please attend an online tutorial for instructions on how to make the changes your manager would like you to make to the attached spreadsheet. When you are finished, save the document as task 9, your name, and send it to your manager for feedback. Okay, so this is our table actually, and spreadsheet tab, and this is the question. Okay, question number 1. We'll start with the question number 1. Okay, so as you can see, we have 15 questions. We'll start with question number 1. Change the main heading to trip sheet MS size 16. In this task, you have to change the font type and the font size of the main heading. So you have to go to Spreadsheet. Then you have to select the main heading, which is a Travel Excellence KSA. So select the heading. Then you have to change the font type. To Trip Chest MS. Then you have to change the size to 16. Okay, so this is question number 1. Next to the question task, you can find another column with name answer. So which answer should be the students write it here? You can type C spreadsheet tab. Okay. So if I want to make sure that the students are applying this question, I have to go to the spreadsheet tab. Question number 2. Merge and center the main heading over the other columns. Again, you have to select the main heading, which is a Travel Excellence KSA, from A1 to F1. So why should I select these cells? It's mentioned here. You have to merge and center the main heading over the other columns. So you have to select the used columns to merge the heading. So starting from A1 to F1, then from Home tab, Alignment to Group, you have to click on Merge and Center. Click direct on it. Okay, so what is the benefit from using this tool? Pick how to merge cells. You can merge different cells to make one large cell, as you can see. Again, next to the answer, you can type C, Spreadsheet tab. Change the background shading to black and the font color to white. So you have to select again our main heading. From Home tab, Font to Group, you can change the background to black while the font color to white. Again, you have to type C Spreadsheet tab. Change the row height for row 1 to 30. How can we change the height? الارتفاع. So you have to select row 1, the first row. Then from Home tab, Cells group, click on Format, then Row Height. And instead of 21, so you have to type 30, then you have to click on OK. Next, so here you have to type also C Spreadsheet tab. Delete row 2. So this is the first row and this is the second row. So you have to select row number 2, right click on it, then you have to select delete. Delete. Again, here you have to type C Spreadsheet tab. Change the column heading, so you have to use the same font type, but you have to change the size to 14 and drop text. For which cells? Change the column headings. So as you can see, we have how many columns headings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you have to select the columns from A2 to F2. You will use the same font type, which is triple chest MS 14. Then from Home tab, Alignment group, you have to click on Wrap Text. What is the benefit from using this tool? Wrap text, wrap extra long text into multiple lines so you can see all of it. If you want to see all text inside one cell, you can use actually this format. So click on it. You can see all text of each cells in multiple lines بأكثر من سطر. Okay, then you have to type C Spreadsheet tab. Change the font of the data with the same font type, but you have to change the size to 12. So starting from A3 till F22, this is our data, so you have to select these data. You have to change the font type. Also, the font size will be 12. Next, adjust column width to show all data. How can we solve this question? So you can select your data actually from A1 to F22. Then from Home tab, Cells group, Format, Autofit column width. Okay, Autofit column width. Adjust means ضبط يعني. You can change the column width to show only the data inside the cells. Then you have to type C Spreadsheet tab. Change column E to currency SAR or Saudi Arabia, Riyal, 0 decimal places. So in this question, you have to change the formatting of the number. So you have to show the currency, العملة, with no decimal places, بدون فواصل عشرية. Okay, so how can we solve this question? First of all, you have to select column E. column E starting from E3 till E22. So you have to select this column actually. From Home tab, number group, click on the small arrow in the same group. Then under category, you have to select currency. Under symbol, it will be better and easy for you to type SAR. Okay. Without decimal places بدون أي فواصل عشرية, so you have to change the number to be 0. Then you have to click on OK. So we changed the formatting of this column by showing this currency with no decimal places. Then you have to type C Spreadsheet tab. We finished from the first part. Now we will move to the second part. How many holidays are offered in total? Okay. So this table actually is talking about the holidays in different countries. It's mentioned in this question how many holidays are offered in total. So if you want to know about how many holidays with different countries, you can select this cell actually C23. C23. Then from Home tab, Editing Group, click on the small arrow next to Auto Sum. Then you can select Count Numbers. Count Numbers. It will show you how many rows are used in this spreadsheet. You have to make sure about the range, so you can count the numbers starting from C3 till C22. Then you have to press an enter key from the keyboard. So how many holidays? We have 20 holidays. Or there is another way. So you can select the range from C3 till C22 and see the count number at the bottom. So as you can see here, we have 20 holidays. Okay. So here you can type 20. Use the filter function to find out how many holidays are offered in America. Okay. We want to see how many holidays for a particular country, which is America. So you have to select column A. From Home tab, Editing a Group, click on Sort and Filter. From the drop-down list, you have to select Filter. After selecting Filter from drop-down list, in the column A, you can find a small arrow also, so you have to click on it. Then unselect for all these options. Then you have to select on America only. Click on OK. It will show you only the holidays in American countries. We have 3 holidays. So in the answer sheet, how many holidays are offered in America? So you can type 3. What is the average number of days for all holidays? 0 decimal places. So this question actually contains 2 parts. The first part is how can we calculate the average, and how can we change the formatting of this number. Okay, so if you want, this is the column that you have to use it, column C. Now we want to calculate the average of column C. So you can, for example, use C24 to calculate the average. So select this cell. From Home tab, Editing Group, Auto Sum, click on the small arrow, then you have to click on Average. You have to make sure about the range. So our number of days starting from C3 till C22. So instead of 23, you can type 22. Then you have to press an Enter key from the keyboard. Okay, so here, average, 12, 12.95. What is the cost of the most expensive holiday? Okay. How can we calculate the most expensive holiday? So this is the price of the holidays. You can select actually E23 to calculate the most expensive price. How can we calculate the most expensive price? From Home tab, Editing Group, click on Auto Sum. Then if you want to calculate the maximum number, you have to select Max function. So select Max function. Then you have to make sure about the range from E3 to E22. Then you have to press an Enter key from the keyboard. So as you can see, this is the maximum price. What is the cost of the least expensive holiday? So you can use the same steps. You can select E24. So this is the max price. Min price or minimum price. How can we calculate the least price? You can select E24. From Home tab, Editing Group, you can click on the small arrow next to the Auto Sum. Now you have to select minimum function. You have to make sure about the range. So from E3 to E22, then you have to press an Enter key from the keyboard. And this is the least price. So you have to type it here. I missed one thing, sorry ladies, here. What is the average number of days for all holidays? But I forget to change the formatting for 0 decimal places. So you can select C24. From Home tab, Number Group, you can find two options: decrease decimal place and increase. إذا كنا نبغى نزيد increase, decrease, تقليل. So we want to decrease the decimal place with 0 decimal places. Okay, so you can type here 30. So we finished from the second part. The third part is how many holidays to Spain cost less than 20,000 riyal. How can we solve this question? First of all, you can select column A. You can use filter from Home tab, Editing Group, Sort and Filter, and select all options, and you have to select Spain only. Then you have to click on OK. Now you can compare We have how many holidays less than 20? We have only 2. We have only 2. Okay, so you have to type here 2. Sort the data by price, low to high. How can you solve this question? So you can sort ترتيب. You can sort this table by using column E, price column. You can select the data from E3 to E22 from Home tab, Editing Group, click on Sort and Filter. Then from smallest to largest, it's mentioned here, low to high. So from small to large, smallest to largest, okay? What do you want to do? So as you can see, we don't have only column E, we have another data, so it will be better to sort the data row by row. What do you want to do? Do you want to expand the selection? Yes. So you will actually sort the rest of the data based on column E. Select this option, then you have to click on sort. So as you can see, your table is sorting according to the price. Okay. Question number, okay, so here you can type C, spreadsheet, tab. The last part, how can we insert chart? رسم بياني. Produce a pie chart showing the percentage of holidays by each travel method. Okay. You can, after check the table, actually you can check that we have 3 travel methods. We have coach, we have plane, and we have train. Okay. So we have to produce a chart based on travel method. But it's mentioned here that you have to calculate, or you have to show your chart according to the percentage. So how can we calculate the percentage for each travel method? You have to count how many coach in this column. Okay, so the easiest way to use filter option, you can start with coach. So we have 3 coach. We have 13 plane, and we have 4 train. Okay. So coach 3, plane 13, and train 4. The total must be 20. So when you calculate these numbers, it must be 20. Yes, excellent. How can we show the percentage? Okay, next to the coach, if you want to calculate the percentage, so equal 3 divided by the main total, 20, multiply by 100. Also, regarding to the plane, so you can use actually the number, or instead of the number, you can deal with the name of the cell. So J6, J6. Okay. Then you can copy and paste the same formula for other travel method. How can we insert a pie chart? So you can select these cells, press and keep pressing on Control. Then you have to select these cells. From Insert tab, Charts group, click on Pie chart. You can use any style. And this is our chart. Okay. So here you can use C, Spreadsheet tab. Okay, show labels and percentages on the chart. So click on chart elements, then data label. Okay, so here also see Spreadsheet tab. Give the chart a heading, عنوان. So you can click on chart title, and you can use this title, breakdown by method of travel. Okay. So also here, see Spreadsheet tab. Put the chart in a new worksheet called chart. So you have to move this chart to a new sheet and name it with chart. How can we move this chart? Click on, so you have to select the chart to show chart tools. Click on Design tab, then Move Chart. Choose where you want the chart to be placed. New sheet, then you have to name it with chart. Object in spreadsheet, yes. So in the same file, you will create a new sheet and name it with chart. When you click on OK, the chart will be moved to the new sheet, which is chart sheet. So after creating a new sheet with the name chart, you have to change your answers here to be C chart tab. We didn't finish yet. If you are done, then you have to save this file with task 9, your name. Okay, so save as, your name. Then you have to upload your work here. Week 2, day 2, task evidence. Thank you so much.